Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are talking this ingredient, glycerin. Now, glycerin has been around for centuries, but it's really having its moment in the spotlight in 2024, with lots of people hyping it online, referring to it as nature's filler. I think the reason for this terminology is glycerin is well proven and documented to be able to increase plumpness in the skin, return volume to the face, and in doing so, minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. I think glycerin is a wonderful addition to an effective anti-aging skincare routine, but there's lots of things you do need to know. So in this video, we're going to look beyond the hype. I'm going to share with you my own experiences with glycerin, what it can and can't do for your skincare routine, and of course, my favorite glycerin-containing skincare serums. Sit back, relax, let's talk all things glycerin. Now, before we get into today's video, just that quick reminder to do all that YouTubey stuff if you haven't already. If you could reach down and give this video a big thumbs up and a like, honestly, it supports me as a content creator so much. The more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, love to each and every one of you. And you know what, whilst you're down there, if you feel so inclined, don't forget to leave a comment and let me know your own experiences and hot take when it comes to glycerin. Do you use it in your skincare routine? What results did you see? And do you have any personal recommendations? Sitting down with a cup of tea and replying to all of your messages is always the highlight of my day. So again, just a big thank you from the bottom of my heart for engaging with all the videos I create here on the channel. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So, glycerin. It's been around for hundreds of years, and yet here we are in 2024 referring to it as the hottest skincare ingredient and the trendiest ingredient of the moment. Well, I'm not really someone that buys into trends because I'm coming into my 40th year here on planet Earth, and so it's definitely a case of been there, done that. A lot of these trends I've seen 3 or 4 times before. They're always cyclical, they come round again. And whilst glycerin has been successfully used for centuries, we're seeing a lot more hype, with people really honing in on its ability to plump out the skin, referring to it as nature's filler. So let's talk a little about that, where that really comes from. So glycerin is actually a humectant. Humectants are a family of skincare ingredients known for their ability to draw in and retain moisture within themselves. Now, glycerin is probably the oldest of the consistently used humectants, but there are others out there. Hyaluronic acid you've probably heard of, polyglutamic acid, urea. These are all really great humectants, but they work in the same way, draw in that moisture and lock it within themselves. Now, in doing so, drawing in all of that moisture, they actually plump themselves out. And this is where humectants, if used consistently and in the right form, can actually add an element of plumpness, volume back to the skin. Now, this is very temporary. You know, the humectants will work whilst they're on the skin, but of course, the second you cleanse the skin and wash them off, you lose that plumping action. But if you want to get a little extra volume, minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, a humectant serum is a great way of doing that. And glycerin, recently, according to one study, has been proven to be the most effective humectant on the market, far superior to hyaluronic acid, polyglutamic acid, and all the others that you've probably heard of. The reason this study showed it to be so effective is not only does it draw in more moisture than most of the other humectants, but it locks it in tighter. So you get better performance, better plumping, and just better results using glycerin than what you'll often get from other much more popular humectant serums. So should we be referring to glycerin as nature's filler? Well, no, because I think that's going to be a little bit misleading. You know, whilst often the fillers that people have injected into their skin are comprised of humectants, usually hyaluronic acid, an injectable treatment is always going to be more potent than a topically applied skincare product. So whilst a filler treatment might last 6 to 12 months, the application of a topical humectant like glycerin is probably going to last the 12 hours that you actually have it on the skin. So bear that in mind. Temporary, yes, a lot less invasive and a lot cheaper than filler, but it's not a like-for-like situation. So let's just set our expectations right. However, I've been using glycerin in my skincare routine probably for the past 3 or 4 years, and I've got wonderful results. I could have told you even before that recent study came out that glycerin was the best humectant. You can just feel it on the skin. It plumps out far better than hyaluronic acid. It definitely retains that moisture in the skin better than polyglutamic acid. It's just a great all-rounder. So let's talk in this section of the video how to use glycerin in order to get the very best results when it comes to anti-aging. So first and foremost, choose your serum correctly. Different serums will have different concentrations of glycerin, and I'm going to come on to my personal favorite later in the video. But choosing the right product is absolutely key. Glycerin can also be a little tacky in terms of how it feels on the skin. So again, choosing the right serum that's formulated in the right way to reduce that sticky, tacky consistency is going to give you the very best application. My personal favorite glycerin serums are those which just dissolve into the skin, soak in, and don't leave behind a film or any stickiness at all. And you can absolutely achieve that if brands put in the work to come up with a great formulation. Also, make sure you apply your glycerin serum, in fact any humectant serum, onto damp skin. They need to have some moisture already present in order to soak it up and plump themselves out. So feed your humectant with a good dose of hydration beforehand. I like to cleanse the skin, apply a hydrating toner, then go straight in with my humectant serum, in this case glycerin. That way that glycerin can really just soak up and attach itself to all that hydration that you've already put into the skin to give you maximum volume, maximum plumping. You can use any hydrating toner. My personal favorite is definitely the Secret Key Galactomyces one. Featured this on the channel so much, but this is a great option to pair with your glycerin serum, and I'll link it, as well all the products mentioned, in the description box below. Glycerin is really well tolerated by almost all skin types, skin tones, and so you really don't have to worry about compatibility. Make sure you patch test first, which is what I would recommend anyone do when you introduce a new ingredient or a new serum, but beyond that, it should be compatible with almost everyone's skin. Minimum risk of side effects and irritation, which is another reason why I prefer it as a humectant to some of the other ones on the market. If you apply it correctly, on top of a layer of moisture, let it get to work, and then you can apply the rest of your skincare on top of it. Glycerin works amazingly alongside all other active ingredients, so you really don't need to worry too much about what you're layering and pairing it with. You can use it with other high potency actives such as vitamin C, retinoids, exfoliating acids. It's absolutely fine. In fact, I think you might get some additional benefit from those actives by using them alongside glycerin, because whilst glycerin's primary focus is maintaining and locking in hydration, plumping out the skin, it's also quite calming and soothing, so it works to offset any side effects that you might get from, say, a high potency retinoid or a high strength vitamin C. I love glycerin. Like I say, I didn't need a study to tell me it was the most effective of the humectants. I knew from personal experience. And it definitely gives a really nice plumpness and juiciness to the skin. This in turn minimizes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And so I think incorporating glycerin into your skincare routine is a great way of taking your anti-aging routine to the next level without necessarily having to spend a whole lot of additional coin. There are so many different glycerin serums out there, and I've tried so many over the years, but let me tell you, hands down, the best is the Transparent Lab Glycerin Face Serum. This I love for so many reasons. First off, it doesn't have a sticky or tacky feel to it. That's important, because if you go for the wrong glycerin, you'll be dealing with a lot of stickiness, and we don't need that, especially because it's super warm here in the UK. You don't need to be adding any tackiness to the skin. This one sinks in like that because of its beautiful formulation. It's already got a lot of hydrators in here, so it's already got the hydration for that glycerin to really attach itself to it and soak up, so it's going to add some additional plumping beyond what you'll get from other glycerin-based serums. It's super affordable, £13, and it lasts forever, because trust me, all you need is like one pump on a morning and it will take your plumpness, your hydration game to the next level at a really affordable price. It's cruelty free, and Transparent Lab, one of my absolute favorite brands. Best thing is as well when it comes to this is actually plant-based glycerin. So if you're living a vegan or plant-based lifestyle, this will absolutely suit your needs too. So it's universal. It'll just work for everyone. I personally use this on a morning to get some extra plumping, to get some extra juiciness going in the skin, and it never fails me or lets me down. Huge advocate for it, and like I say, I can't recommend it enough. Glycerin for me has become a non-negotiable in my anti-aging skincare routine. Do I think it's the equivalent of an injectable filler treatment? No, but do I definitely think it's the best ingredient you're going to find when it comes to plumping out the skin, minimizing fine lines and wrinkles, and just getting a little extra volume back in the face? Absolutely. And so I would say, especially because this beautiful one by Transparent Lab is so affordable, get a little glycerin action in your skincare routine. Your wallet will love it, your skin will definitely love it, and I think you'll see those instant results and be completely won round. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, wherever you are in the world, guys. Stay safe, stay well, I love your skin. Take care. Bye.